What's going on, everybody? B-Mac here, and today we have episode 2 of our Washington Nationals franchise. Well, we're 1-5 to start the season. We did lose to the Atlanta Braves in episode 1 when we started this franchise. It was a close game, but we lost nonetheless. And now, after we simulated around through the rotation, we will use our number 2 starter, Josiah Gray, and go to Coors Field to take on the Colorado Rockies. So let's get right to it. A quick look at the NL East standings shows the Braves up at 5-1 and the Nationals sitting a half game ahead of the Marlins for dead last. Although it's obviously early, it's the early part of April, but we haven't got a whole lot of things going so far in the game that I played or the games that I haven't played. In fact, we had a critical situation that we were unable to do as well. So, we'll take a look at the calendar, and we are coming off of a 13-5 win over Tampa Bay, so we snapped that nasty 5-game losing streak to start the season, and now it is time to get this one going. Colorado is 0-6. Kyle Freeland is 0-1 on the season. He went 6 innings and struck out 6, so hopefully we could do a little bit better than that. And then when the game is over, we will have an opportunity to simulate critical situations being on, so we may get derailed from the plan is, but scouting happens every Sunday in franchise mode. So we will take a look at our scouting efforts and how they set up the very first time we went and sent one scout out on a recruiting mission to see if he can find some prospects, and then we are also 2 specific prospects that we're looking at, and we have the number 2 overall pick, so looking forward to seeing how that pans out. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup at Colorado in what ends up being game number 7 of our season, but the second one that we are playing. I think I'm going to switch these guys and have Chavis hit in the 2 spot with the power against the lefties. Meneses, Thomas, Ruiz will go call. CJ Abrams will hit 7, Vargas, and Jeter Downs in the 9 hole. Home opener, it appears, in Colorado. Got him on a fastball at 97, and down goes Chris Bryant. He went around on the changeup, so back-to-back strikeouts for Josiah Gray to start the first inning. That ball is lined into left field, and it's going to get all the way to the wall. Lane Thomas will round first, and he will lead off the second inning with an extra base hit. He is at second base. And now let's see if the Nationals can bring him in. That is the second double of the season for Lane Thomas. That ball's hit into the air in center field. And Colorado will get underneath of it to make the play. So a leadoff double is left stranded on a strikeout and a line out and a fly out. Washington, nothing in the second. We go to the bottom half, no score. He does, it's 96 and it's right by him, and he got him. Third strikeout for Josiah Gray. And a fly ball hit fairly deep left field. Alex Call gonna retreat to the track, and he's at the wall in foul territory to make the catch to end the inning. So Tovar makes it interesting in the top, or rather the bottom half of the second inning, but Alex Call hauls it in at the wall, and there is one left for both teams in the second inning. And it hit him. It came up and in a slider, got away from Freeland, and Vargas is on with a hit by pitch. Another fastball. This one hit the right field for a base hit. Runner will hold at second base and not advance to third. That ball's hit high and deep to left center field. Joey Meneses, get out of here, baseball! 3-run home run!
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Meneses hits his second home run of the season, and it was a big spot with 2 outs and 2-1 in the third inning to give the Nationals a 3-0 lead. That one travels 430 feet for Joey Meneses. That one is hit high and deep, and that one is gone. Back-to-back home runs from Meneses and Lane Thomas, and Washington jumps out to a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
468 feet, as that one was hit over 107 miles an hour off the bat by Lane Thomas. His first home run of the season. All of a sudden, Freeland is in trouble. He's now given up 4 runs in the inning. His pitch count is up over 40. And high ball. Alex Call, left field, and it's the third home run of the inning for the Washington Nationals, who have put 6 on the board. A 2-run shot for Alex Call, his second of the season, and he's coming off of a cycle against the Tampa Bay Rays in a 13-5 Washington blowout.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Bud Black coming out of the dugout, and that will be all for Kyle Freeland. He doesn't even finish the third. He goes 2 2/3 and gives up 6 earned runs. And you can close the book on Kyle Freeland. Chase Anderson will be asked to get several innings here. He's got 3 2/3 under his belt already with an ERA over 7. Line drive over the shortstop's head, and that's going to get into the gap. It will not quite reach the fence, but an easy double for Jeter Downs with 1 out, and the Nationals have another man in scoring position. Line drive down into the corner, fair ball for Joey Meneses. 1 run will score, and the second one will be held up at third base. So an RBI double for Joey Meneses, who now has 4 RBIs in the ball game, all coming with 2 out. And the Nationals now lead 7-0. Slider hit on the ground and through the middle for a base hit. Runner going all the way to third. There will be a play, and he is safe. Nolan Jones goes first to third on that ground ball up the middle. And the Rockies have something going against Josiah Gray here in the 4th. Fly ball shallow center. In comes Abrams. He will not make the play, and a run will score. Colorado is on the board. 56 pitches. Line drive, fairly deep left field. Call going back on it. He will not get there. It's over his head. Alex Call won't get there, and a run will score. It was going to score anyway on a sac fly, but Colorado has narrowed the margin to 7-2. Gray in need of a ground ball. Fly ball instead to Lane Thomas. He makes the catch, and they're going to send him. Here's the throw all the way from right field, and he is out at the plate. Nailed. Brendan Rodgers is done at home plate, and a double play on the hard way. 9-2 from Lane Thomas, and a perfect strike. Fires him out at the plate. It's 7-2. That ball's hit high and deep to right field toward the wall, and it is going to bounce off the middle of the wall for C.J. Abrams, who will have a 2-out double off of Chase Anderson. Fastball, that time he did. Blackman goes around on that one, a strikeout for the second out of the inning. And the 0-2 pitch from Josiah Gray. Swung on and missed. Down goes Diaz. Down go the Rockies in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Gray answers with a shutdown frame. And we're going to the 6th. It is 7-2. Meneses does have an opportunity to drive in another run. And a ground ball, third base. He'll tag the runner and throw to first. A 5-3 beautifully executed double play by the Colorado Rockies, and no runs will score. And he got a fastball right by him. Changeup, fastball to Nolan Jones. 6 strikeouts for Josiah Gray. Jordan Weems will come into the ball game in 2 innings of work with 3 strikeouts so far in his only appearance. Swing and a miss. Jordan Weems gets Ezekiel Tovar for the first out of the 7th. Strike 3 called with a fastball on the inside corner. Down goes Brenton Doyle. Weems has struck out the first 2 he has faced. Swing and a miss. He struck out the side in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We go to the 8th, and it's still 7-2. Fastball and a change along with the sinker and that curveball from Suter. There's a fastball hit deep to right field. Lefty, C.J. Abrams to the track, the wall. Goodbye, home run. Abrams' first home run of the season comes against Brent Suter. He threw him a fastball, and Abrams did not miss it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
High fly ball belted, left field to deep. Eldemaro Vargas has left the building to left field.
Come after me. I'm a man.
His
I'm
first
40.
of the season goes 411 feet. Suitors come in and throw gasoline on the fire. A couple of solo home runs from the bottom half of the order for Washington, which now leads this game 9-2. That ball is hit high and deep to left center field, and it is going to find some space and go all the way to the wall. 2 runs will score, and Vargas is heading to third base. He will have a sliding triple. A 2-run triple for Ildemaro Vargas, and Washington takes a 9-run lead at 11-2. That one is hit by Jeter Downs into center field, and he will run it down. But in comes Vargas to score on the sacrifice fly, and the lead is pushed to double digits. And that ball is lined into left field for a base hit. It's going to get down into the corner. An RBI double for Brenton Doyle with that great speed. Colorado pushes a run across to make it 12-3. Strike 3 call. He sat there and watched all 3 of them. Did not take the bat off of his shoulder as Paulo Espino finishes off the 9th inning. He gets 2 innings of work at the end of the ball game, and Washington wins this game 12-3 at Coors Field to improve to 2-5 on the season. Josiah Gray goes to 1-1, and the Nationals take game 1 of this series at Coors Field. So the next game that we are going to play is one that Trevor Williams starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll play the last game of the series against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. For the moment, we're going to try to simulate through the date here. Okay, we're going to auto-utilize Mackenzie Gore. We have a critical situation. Bart is trying to close this out. We got to get a rally going. Oh, perfect, dead center field for Michael Chavis. This one's headed to the track, and it'll bounce off the wall. So Chavis ties it on the first pitch he sees from Daniel Bard, who blows the save. The first double of the season for Michael Chavis, and Washington is in business in the 9th. Fastball hit on the ground to Vargas. He'll go to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and the 9th inning comes to an end on a 5-4-3 double play, and we will go to the 10th inning. The automatic runner gonna be out at second base. Meneses grounds it right through the middle, and Washington has a lead in the 10th. Joey Meneses, another 2-out RBI in this series. That is his 5th in the series, his first in this one. It's 3-2 Nationals. He went around, and they will throw him out down to first base, and the Washington Nationals have come back against Daniel Bard and scored also a run in the 10th. They win 3-2. The Rockies go down in this one, and Washington has now won 2 in a row to go to 3-5. And we've got a player lock milestone, 8-8. Here we go. We got a player lock milestone. Stone Garrett needs a triple for the cycle, and it's tied at 8. This is crazy. That one's lined to left field for a base hit for Stone Garrett. It is not a triple, but he is 4 for 4 in the ball game with the player lock situation on here in the 8th. Slowly rolled down the third baseline, fair ball. Bryant playing third, it looked like, and he will throw him out. So Garrett goes to 4 for 5, but he does get the runner over to third. So here's Chris Bryant with the bases loaded in the 11th. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Just a sacrifice fly. We hit the cutoff man. Colorado will walk us off in this one in the 11th inning on a Chris Bryant sacrifice fly. So let's go do the scouting assignments before we sign off on this one. 3 pitching prospects discovered. I can view them on the recently scouted list. We have 90% on Johnny McGrath and 69%, nice, on Stephen Soto. So we want to check out these pitching prospects then, yeah? We're going to discover prospects third. We're going to move McGrath. He's got a 50% interest, Soto a 38% interest. There were pitching prospects as well. There's a 59% interest with the draft rank 11. Okay, well, let's look at Steven Medrano then. Let's scout him out. Okay, and we're going to continue to look at McGrath, and bonus demand is high, but these guys are going to be top 10 picks. I'm tempted to look at somebody else in this spot, but let's get 100% on them. Let's just go ahead and leave it like that. We will advance, finalize the weekly scouting plan. So a pretty thorough franchise episode. We played a full game and dominated with 5 home runs in the ball game. Exciting. I enjoyed playing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. The Nationals are now 3-6, much better than their 1-5 start. Yes, they're still under 500, and they're 3 games behind the Braves in the East. I'm not really expecting to contend. To contend would be a surprise in this first season. So anything that we could do anywhere near 500 is going to be a lot of fun. And I feel like, especially with that last game, the way that we hit, I think that we can compete when we play the games. It's a matter of when we simulate, can we keep pace? So the critical situations, the critical moments, maybe we get hot and we could stay around 500. But we shall see. The scouting plan is set for another week as well. And we will continue to monitor those top couple of guys. I'd like to get them to 100% scouted before we make any decisions come the All-Star week. But we have also we've also discovered a couple of pitching prospects, and we've got them in the top 30, I think, on our draft board. So we will certainly be taking a look at those guys. Fun time so far. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a like and comment down below on how your franchise is going and what team you're running with. Subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.